action Saturday in that very same event, the Royal Rumble. Punk wants to finish his story. Rhodes finish his.
I was going to say, before we start, let's take a minute to enjoy this moment. You and I have been on very different paths to get here. Saturday night, it all changes. Sunday morning, I hope we're still friends. But for right now, let's just enjoy this moment.
So, Nola. More specifically, CM Punk. What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about your dad. And I don't know if you know this story. I've never told it. I know they don't know it. In 2007, your father calls me on the telephone and he tells me he's sending his youngest son, Cody, to Ohio Valley Wrestling to start his journey as a professional wrestler. And he tells me, I want you to keep an eye on my kid. And at the time, I don't know if I was the guy for the job, and I certainly didn't know you yet. I wasn't aware if you would need a guardian angel. I didn't think you did. But when the American dream asks you for a favor, New Orleans, you say yes. It wasn't a hard job. I stayed out of your way. You didn't get into any trouble that you couldn't talk your own way out of. You didn't fall into the same vices I saw a lot of our contemporaries do. And I watched you grow from a preliminary wrestler into this bona fide main event, championship caliber superstar that stands before me today. And it might sound a little bit condescending coming from me, but you know me. I am proud of you. I bring this up, I bring this story up, I bring your father up, because on Saturday, I feel like I'm breaking a promise. In the Royal Rumble, when the bell rings, if me and you cross paths, I'm not going to be looking out for you. I'm going to be looking for you. I'm going to do what I have to do. I'll punch you in the face. I'll throw you over the top rope because CM Punk is going to win the Royal Rumble, and he's going to go on to main event WrestleMania.
You're not alone in that feeling of you being someone who is talking to me but thinking about him. I work with countless legends and luminaries and dignitaries in our industry: Freebird, Michael Hayes, Bruce Pritchard, Triple H, even Mr. Heyman, that when they see me, they can't help but see the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. It's a very large shadow, but I think you know well that I have done everything in my power since I left here to not just be in the shadow, but to be the light in the shadow, to subvert expectations on my own last name and be my own man. You're talking about OVW. You're not lying. I showed up to OVW, folk-style wrestling experience only, no matches under my belt, a complete nepotism hire. And there you were, CM Punk, who had toiled on the independent scene for 10 years, who had made a name for himself. You could have treated me poorly, and you did not. You treated me like a peer. And after that, we became friends. And that's what makes all of this so bittersweet. Is because in the Royal Rumble, there are no friends.
What about Sunday morning, Cody? I know there's no friends in the Royal Rumble. I've been in more than you have.